So how many of you out there trust when an auto repair shop tells you that you need something done with your vehicle? Well, Michelle no longer trusts auto repair shops. You see, one morning, Michelle was taking her daughter to school. She put on the brakes, heard a loud squeal noise. So she dropped her daughter off to school, went to a repair facility she passed every day on her way to work. While she was there, they told her she needed brakes. But they also told her she needed tires, she needed a belt, a hose, and a flush. Michelle didn't know a lot about cars. She didn't know what the cost of a repair should be, or even if a repair should be necessary. But she did know she wanted to keep her daughter safe no matter what. So she went ahead and got those repairs done, and it cost her $1,500. So that night, she wanted to do some research to see if she got a good deal. She went to various different websites, spent about 2 hours researching, and found out the average cost for those repairs was about $1,000, or $500 less than what she paid for it. Now, I managed a Firestone, and Michelle's story is not uncommon, because Michelle tried contacting that shop the next day to see if they would do anything about being overcharged, and they hung up on her. And 2 weeks later, that same squeal noise came back. Now, this explains a lot of the reasons that the top 3 complaints in the industry are focused on somebody being overcharged at a location they don't trust that delivered poor customer service. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that there's no standardized pricing system with auto repair shops today. Even though repair shops spend $100 million at the store level and $1 billion in advertising cost, they still have a 1/4 retention rate for upset customers. And that explains a lot why they're one of the worst rated industries for consumer complaints and dissatisfaction. And this is a $45 billion a year industry. So these issues are major issues. But that's where we come in. We're BareLabor, and we intend to repair the automotive repair experience. We've got BareLabor, BareLabor Plus, and BareLabor Pro. Now, BareLabor is an app that allows users to simply take a picture of the auto repair estimate they were given and know the average cost of repairs after that. However, if they don't have an estimate in front of them, they can put in their vehicle's information, look for the service that they desire, and then know the average cost. They can find the nearest, most reliable locations with the click of a button, and if they have a complaint about that repair shop throughout the process, they can contact us, and we will contact that shop on their behalf. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, I've seen a Cars.com commercial, and it sounds a lot like this. Well, introducing BareLabor Plus. BareLabor Plus pairs the user with a personal auto repair advisor. That auto repair advisor will talk to the shop for them. It will go through the estimate for them, cutting out any upselling or any unnecessary repairs, and provide them with an unbiased estimate after that through an industry expert. Now, for the consumer, what this does is allows them to know what the average cost of a repair should be at any given time. It also gives them a mediator between a repair facility that's done them wrong and they themselves. That way they can get a clear line of communication with that shop. And throughout our trials in the Collide Village Accelerator program, we found out that we were saving consumers 25% when they used our services. Right now, we're also working on what's called BareLabor Pro. It will be an industry-level software right at the repair shop level. So that repair shop can simply click a button after they've built their estimate and then know if that estimate is fairly priced before they present it to that user, potentially ruining a customer for life. And this is going to increase the customer retention at the store level for them. Once they've got greater customer retention, it's naturally going to lead to greater revenues at their shop. Now, once we're doing all of this between our BareLabor, BareLabor Plus, and BareLabor Pro, we're going to drill down on all the data between the interactions that we're getting. And over time, hopefully allow us to help save some of those advertising costs in the industry today. But how do we know this is going to work and that people really want it? Well, for the past 6 months, we interviewed 100 consumers in 30 different repair facilities. When we interviewed the consumers, they not only told us that they wanted it, but 90% said they needed this product. It would have saved them time and money in their previous repair experiences. And when we talked to the repair facilities, 91% of them told us this is something they could definitely see creating value and adding to their bottom line. So a little bit about our competition. We've got RepairPal, which you may better know as the white label behind Cars.com's repair and service feature. We've got OpenBay, and we've got AutoMD. All of us allow the user to know something about the cost of a repair. Where we really differentiate ourselves is we work to resolve issues for the consumer, whether they used our platform to book an appointment for that facility or even used us to find that facility. We'll also be the first app on the market that allows the user to know the average cost of a tire replacement. Additionally, we're the only ones that have integrated OCR technology into our platform. And what that means is basically the user can take a picture of that estimate and then know the average cost after that. And we're the only ones that have personal auto repair advisors that will talk the user through the entire repair process. But how are we going to make money? Because I know that's what you're curious about. Well, BareLabor is a free app. So in time, we intend to leverage that with advertising and as well industry-specific affiliate programs. But BareLabor Plus is $59.99 a year. It allows the user up to 5 vehicles on that plan for the entire year. But if they save on just one repair, they've paid for the BareLabor service and then some. And then BareLabor Pro will be 99 cents a click to that shop. Now, if that shop converts just one additional sale for every 100 times they use that, they've not only paid for that 100 uses, they've paid for 200 more because the average repair is about $300. Now, we intend right now at the seed level to really grow ourselves virally as much as possible. But through this program, we ran experiments to really understand what it was going to cost once we put money behind it to acquire our customers. We found out that it was $1.29 to acquire BareLabor users and $11.96 to acquire BareLabor Plus users. But that comes with a $59.99 lifetime value for that year alone. Now a little bit about ourselves. My name's Dustin Allen. I'm the CEO, and I manage the Firestone. I met my co-founder, Idris Rahman, on the first weekend of college. In fact, we became best friends. We spent most of the time where I wasn't managing at Firestone or he wasn't working at DeMond and Associates together. Now, with his background in arts and technology, he was a natural fit for me to reach out to when I wanted to create this project. But it resonated deeply with him because in college, he actually had a mechanic work on his engine, charge him about $1,000, and his engine locked up after that. He lost his car. But because he lost his car while in college, he couldn't get a ride, and he lost his job. And it made it to where it was difficult for him to even make ends meet. So it's something that was a painful issue that he was deeply passionate about. But when we did this, we wanted to make sure that we had as much industry experience as we could possibly get. And we think we've done that with our advisory board. It has over 100 years industry experience, and it's got the #1 rated technician by Firestone multiple years over. And we also have this year's #1 rated technician by ASE, which is the certifying board for all mechanics nationwide. Now, lastly, what we're looking for is a $100,000 investment for a 10% equity stake in our company. This will allow us to grow to 40,000 BareLabor users, 2,000 BareLabor Plus users, and put us at a $120,000 annual run rate. We really appreciate you guys coming out here, listening to what we have to say. We hope to speak with as many of you as possible, and maybe even call some of you our investors. Thank you.